Hey guys, in this video we're actually going to find what the principal value is in a compound interest problem. So the very first thing I'm going to do again is I usually like to clean up the exponent over here, which it's 12 times 7. So if I do 12 times 70, that's going to give me 84. So first thing I'm going to do is clean up the parenthesis as well, or after I do the exponent. So this is just going to be $11,358, and always fun to see that my computer screen is just kind of having hiccups tonight. But let's see, we get the parentheses here now. 1 plus 0.08 over 12. So 1 plus 0.08 divided by 12 gives me, wow, okay, so this gives me 1.00, and then I get a bunch of sixes repeating, so I'm just going to put 6666 and raised to the 84th power. Okay, so at this point, I have a few options. What I can do is I can go ahead and type this entire numerical expression in green right here into the calculator. Now, if I type the green into the calculator, what's going to happen is I'm going to get a pretty large number. I mean, it's going to be a lot of decimals. The other option that I can do is I can say, if I look at this equation as $11,358.24 is equal to P times a green number, I could just say, oh, well, I know that if I want to get P by itself, I can just divide by whatever number it's multiplying. So one of the things that your exam might end up doing is saying, hey, this green number that's right here, you divide by that green number. So what it would do is it would basically say, okay, this green number is going to end up moving over here when you're done. Okay, so to show that again, basically we're going to say, let's divide by this green number. So we're going to divide by 1.006666 in parentheses to the 84th power. And then we're going to come over here to the left-hand side and make sure that we divide by the same number so that we can keep the equation balanced to the 84th power. So at this point, what's going to happen here is the green on top is just going to completely cross out with the red that we have over here on the bottom. And then that means that our principal value is going to be equal to the $11,358.24 that we started with, divided by our 1.006666 to the 84th power. And that's exactly what I'm going to type in to the calculator. So I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to type in 11,358.24 divided by 1.006666 raised to the 84th power, and when I hit equal, I get that our principal value is approximately equal to $6,500 and about 36 cents. So that would give me all of my approximate numbers that I need, and that is how you solve for the principal.